So for the next lunchtime walk, we are taking the dogs, the puppies, and all the dogs and the bottle-fed lambs out for a walk.
And a wee.
And a wee. I'm not convinced the lambs know they're lambs.
They think they're puppies.
And that's Pickles, he's a good boy. That's Frankie, he's also a good boy. That's Holly with the lamb. She's not a good boy.
She's not even a good girl.
That's Bindi, he's not a good boy either.
He's a good boy.
He's not a good boy.
Bindi's a good boy.
He's not.
He is. He's a bit of a scaredy cat. Yeah.
And that's Bella, who's the doggy's mum.
That's Handbag.
That's the little lamb.
That's Handbag.
That's the littler lamb.
Little lamb. And that's Hourglass.
That's the other lamb. She is just a very, very small lamb.
Oh, she's not so small anymore, you know. There's not quite the disparity in size anymore.
Oh, and we've got another sheep coming along in a minute.
Oh, no.
You might be able to see him in a minute. He's our daddy sheep. As you know from the last walk, he's a bit Joseph Fritzl, but he'll be out in a bit. Before he gets here, I was going to show you the ducks on the pond. You're going to be treated to watching a grown woman who's kept livestock all her life run away from a sheep in a minute.
Yeah, and then we can drop the lambs off.
No, don't do that. Echo needs to come up for the video. Sheep, sheep! Sheep, sheep! Sheep, sheep! So as you can see, he's running at me. But all he really wants is his ears to be scratched. Yeah. He's a good boy. Apart from, you know, knocking up his daughter. Not so good. Definitely not so good. Whoa! And he's going to headbutt me all the way into the other field. Get them! And that's why you don't let your children in with a field that has a ram in it. Because he's a very friendly ram, but he can hurt. He got me in the leg a couple of months ago and I thought he killed me. So now I've got to try and get over this sty. There. So up here, which I'm sure the dogs have just completely scared off, we've got a pond. Now, I'm afraid all the wildlife might have fled, but if we're lucky, oh, you can see a couple of ducks back there. They are actually my pet ducks, or my ducks that make eggs. And they've just decided to go and live up on the pond. I don't know if you'll be able to see because of the light. I can't see because of the light. There's some Canadian geese there. And there, where is it? Is their nest. So we'll have some little Canadian geese. Here we see the Loch Wales monster, who is the puppy, the mum dog Bella, and she's just gone for a swim. Now, you can see there was a duck's nest on there, and I happen to know, if I look around, I'm gonna see some ducklings somewhere. Otherwise, this is going to be a very disappointing video. Now, I'm assuming they'll run away if they see me, but I'll be a bit disappointed if we don't see them, but there's always next time. There they are. Now here's a question. About 4 weeks ago, one of my girl ducks went missing. And that's about enough time for them to hatch. Nah, I don't think she's mine. There's my ducks. And the geese. And we kind of saw the ducklings. My ducks were these very boring brown things. The ducklings don't come out very often. The geese are quite good. I'm quite looking forward to see some goslings, but I don't think I've seen those two sitting on the nest. So maybe they've abandoned them, who knows. I'll look and find out how long until goose eggs hatch. Bella, come on! This is actually the field I had my wedding reception in. Just here. So that mountain is the Skirrid. And I think that mountain, if you can see it over there, is the Sugarloaf. Bella, come on! Yep, everyone knows dogs are a great idea. They just make everything easier. And here, you will find, it just appearing over the top, my humble abode. There. And the baby lambs have been left up by the caravan. There's also a broken down Ford Focus. When you live in the countryside and stuff breaks down, you just kind of leave it. Yeah, just leave it. Let it deteriorate on site. You know, you got the space. I kind of use it as a storage box, and I think my cats sleep in it. Oh, Bella, you're very wet. Yes, bah. The little lambs. I actually have a load of fruit trees and stuff there, but I've had sheep up there last year and everything's kind of semi-dead. This is where the long fabled house build is going to be as well. And you might be able to see a pig, or you might not. Nope, you can't see a pig, and I'm not walking down there. So there we are. There is work beginning.